Hello, people, welcome back to the Fix, Quik Fix. That is, this boy now here with Ari and Javi.
Hi.
Quik Fix time. Javi, for the people who don't know what the hell that is, please do tell them. But before I do that, tell them what's brought to them by.
Sure. Quik Fix is brought to you by Prison Marketing Consultants, the public relations and media platform catering to the Caribbean diaspora. Quik Fix is also brought to you by Mukov Cognac, distributed by Superior Spirits.
Go girl! Go girl!
Quik Fix is the run-up of the news that we've missed in the week, so let's go ahead and get started. Reggae legend Buju Banton has ignited public outrage after claiming that vital hurricane relief supplies he helped fly into Jamaica were stolen upon arrival at Kingston's Norman Manley International Airport. Here's a clip.
You think that Terry long life we up here live? I want them Luman life they up here live. We're working hard and we're trying to do things to the country and we don't get the cargo come. Right? First and foremost, take forever to give with the cargo. Right? And when the cargo come out and we start looking at the cargo, Starlink missing, stove missing, all kind of ras bomber, ras clotting, blood clot missing, and the barrel them half empty. See, nothing ever happened to Kingston. There's no reason for nobody at Kingston for your teeth, nothing from the people of Jamaica.
Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport, Daryl Vaz, has since responded publicly calling Buju's allegations serious, but urging the artist to follow proper procedures. Here's a clip.
You and me know one another a long time. Thank you for all your efforts for the relief for Hurricane Melissa for the people of Jamaica. But if you have an issue, you can reach me. Give me the information and let me investigate it. To go public on social media and bring the effort into disrepute is not helping anybody. Give me the details, give me the specifics, and let me deal with it. But I don't rate how you're handling it. So, brethren, do better than that, man. We have had over 300 and odd relief cargo flights landing in Jamaica from Melissa, and I have never received one complaint from any of the international organizations and charities, much less the governments of other countries.
Banton then clapped back to Vaz in a lengthy post on Instagram. In part, it reads, Minister Vaz, with all due respect, I can see that you remain unaware of how things went. The goods were not taken from the plane to our trucks, but instead taken from the plane to an area we had no sight of. On day one, our persons waited for 7+ hours for the clearance of the items and for the trucks to be loaded. On day two, the same thing happened, with the only difference being that the time they took to get us the items from customs was a shorter wait time. Seals were broken and things were taken. I have no reason to create mischief nor make up stories. Yeah, so this is very unfortunate. Ari, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, you gotta start with me.
Because you don't have much to say.
No, it really is an unfortunate situation. I agree with you. It don't look good that relief aid, things that are coming to help displaced, despondent people to kind of get them life back on track is being stolen. I read that it was stove and it was like stove to missing. So when I read, I realized too that they're saying it's not customs, it's the warehouse. So blame is being shifted in the processes and the management of the goods. But I do believe that customs need an overhaul. Like, I genuinely believe that. Overhaul.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Overhaul. It definitely needs a reform and a revamping. I feel like everybody in Jamaica has been touched by customs in some way, shape, or form. They've gone through the custom process in some form or another, whether through a third-party shipping company or them get barrels and whatever. But I do believe that it needs an overhaul, and it's just unfortunate. Minister Vaz is doing what he's doing. He took the time out to check and try to level some transparency, because the world is looking at us, and it's not right for one of Jamaica's biggest star he might try get aid and the aid lost. That don't look good for nobody. So, you know, I get
Stolen, according to him.
yeah, I get what Minister Vaz is doing, but I wish that this thing, especially his response, could have been. I hope at least some private communication was had between Banton and Vaz, but maybe that's not the case. But it just don't look good.
No.
It don't look good. It don't look good on it. You know, the government, Minister Vaz is responding for the government. It's under his portfolio. But I do believe it needs an overhaul. I can't come here like everybody say I'm going to be a government defender, but I can't come and defend this because it don't look right, it don't look good, and I can appreciate Minister Vaz's position on trying to create transparency, but honestly, it definitely needs an overhaul. It definitely does.
Yeah, damn near everybody who ship things down here have a story of things getting stolen or
Yeah.
misplaced or some things like that. So I agree with you there. I'm one of the people them that say I don't like when artists, say the top legend artists, their first inclination to do is to run to them phone and talk and go live and with certain things, right? But in this case, I can completely understand. With that said, I can also see with Minister Vaz's words when he says, yo, call me. Now, my thing is that I kind of agree with Vaz when him say like this can make we look bad in regards to, you know, international aid and getting international relief efforts.
Yeah.
I think that Buju, if it's that he didn't, should have expended every effort in trying to communicate these things with the powers that be. Say, yo, maybe I ship down some things. It look like something gets stolen. What can we do to fix things? If it's that them never did play ball with him or you weren't getting any response, then you load them up. You know what I mean? That's my thing. That's what I feel like should have been done, because to have this played out in the public now, artist versus the government minister, it just looked bad.
Yeah.
It looked bad in general. Now, as you said, Ari, it could be that both things are true. Say, yo, because Buju basically implied that it was customs, right?
Yeah.
And
But Minister Vaz said
the
it's
come
staff
out
from
with a
the
staunch rebuttal of that say nonsense.
Yeah, and he was
right?
even saying some things that he claimed are stolen wasn't even on the manifesto. So,
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, as you say, people are saying it's not customs, could be the warehouse workers them and all them things. It's just unfortunate. Say you still have people out there that are thief.
Yeah, at this point, right?
during
Yeah.
a thief aid
Yeah.
to people. You know what I mean? Let them think that this on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we just hope that things can be sorted out and you know
Absolutely.
the items that are either lost or stolen can be recovered and people them can get the aid what them need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just shows that everybody's suffering, no matter where you are in the island. Everybody's suffering. I know maybe the jackals who stole them are gonna probably resell it, but if
Or
not,
probably
if-
keep it for
yeah,
themselves,
keep it
but-
for themselves. But you know, it just shows that everybody's suffering. But right now, it's just not the time. We just need to do our best to be as on the up and up and as transparent as we possibly can, because again, the world is looking at us. You know,
There was some element of humor here when Buju said, "Me not say enough for thief, you know."
I was like, okay,
I said,
Buju,
Buju,
cut it right.
Buju like, this is how I enough for go live.
Yeah. But I
Teeth,
can
but no
understand.
teeth from
Like,
her.
you can understand the emotion.
I understand his frustration
Yeah, man,
because
you
even
can.
when they did say reach out to them first and then if them not answer, load them up. But just imagine you're seeing these things, the seals are broken, you realize that them
Yeah.
teeth aid. You're vexed.
Yeah, you're vexed. Yeah,
You're
yeah, me say me can't kind of
vexed.
say with it. Like,
Yeah,
me is
you're
me?
pissed and them are gonna express
Me
that.
not wrong him in a way, but like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
see if what can be done with the
Yeah.
powers that be first,
It could have been
and then if
handled
them now work
differently.
with it, then yeah, man, me allowed enough, man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rightly so. Alrighty, moving on. As per RFM, Spragga Benz is calling for Jacquier's release and asking the Jamaican government to intervene. On Instagram, Spragga shared a headline about Jacquier's incarceration with the caption, "So what about the part where he refused to pay the man for his work? Hashtag free Jacquier, calling the JA government to look into this matter diplomatically at Babsy Grange." However, Spragga is not the only one calling for Jacquier's freedom. Flippa has joined the Free Jacquier campaign. On Instagram, Flippa wrote, "Free the Cure" under a post shared by Levels with Kashima. Jacquier is currently serving 8 years and 4 months in prison for stabbing concert promoter Ricardo Papa Blake over unpaid fees in Amsterdam in October 2021. Now, I don't agree with Spragga. I don't think the government should get involved in this. Jacure went out there and did what he did. So you play foolish games, you win foolish prizes. But what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, big respects to Spragga Benz, but this is there's a pre like my situation with David Spice years ago, right? Because people justify this action, say, yo, what about the promoter? What make the man perform and not pay him the money, right? So, as I say, I kind of liking it onto my situation with Spice. Can you imagine little Naro or get tell about his mother if he had reacted and say, yo, I got thump that girl in her face because she tell me about my mother and embarrass me in front of thousands of people.
Can you say thump the woman? Yeah, that sounds
Thump big internationally known dancehall star Spice in her face, woman, female, right? People would have buried me. You know, much man come to me and say, oh, that if I didn't mean that would I do, you know, right?
The amount of things to them tell you what them would I do.
What? So that's where having conflict management and self-control comes into place, right? Because the promoter rang you, that means say, yo, you are going to take up a knife, go up on a phone. This is the sequence of events. Go up on a phone, I'm going to stab this man 60,000 times. And then go out to actually attempt to do so.
Yeah.
And not only do so, but you fall short of the 60,000. You fall short, but you stab him though. Right?
And have it recorded.
I have it recorded on phone. And then now, we're supposed to say, yo, free you. I know so things go. I just know so things go. You know what I mean? Yes, he was wrong. And yes, punishment for fall to the promoter, but not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, take up a knife and say, I'm going to stab it because that's when you talk to your lawyers then.
Yeah.
That's when you talk to the people.
Go to the police.
Go to the authorities.
Yeah. Well, can I jump in now?
Go ahead.
No, because I was saying it just shows poor management on Jacure's fault. Because like, why is Jacure the one interacting with the promoter? Like, he should have proper management. Because usually with somebody on his level, it's the artist is not really interacting. Like, he's not the one to do business.
Hold on, I interject. I believe when this news first broke, we just said, why are Jacure do the stabbing? Why not somebody around you stab the man? Why you?
Yeah.
We did a joke and thing, but still like real talk.
No stabbing.
So, you know, it's just really poor. I'm thinking it falls short of poor management. Like, where was his manager to be the one to you know, deal with the promoter, make sure that the deposit was given and then the money after. Right. So for him to be the one on the phone, it just show it to me. Yes, it's poor lack of self-control, poor management, proper not good conflict resolution, but just poor management. And it's embarrassing, to be honest, when you see somebody like Spragga Benz, Flippa Magala and Norseman, like is saying free. Like, I mean, I can appreciate you want to be in solidarity with your colleague, but to ask the government of Jamaica to interfere with this thing, intervene, no. He did a crime in a different country and he's serving the time in this country. When the time is come, he will definitely be extradited and deported back to Jamaica and he will stay here. But to free, he is not like he's innocent. He literally proved that he is, because him did the appeal it and him get more time for sure. Yeah. So
for some
it's
people
crazy.
Them not care because them play the what about this what about the promoter, what if him money?
The promoter should have then, as you've just mentioned, should have gone through civil court. You sue him civilly. Like, why would you go out and stab somebody? Like me, I say, just for sure you're not even think about the future. Like, you not even think about how he would have looked at Jacure stab man for money. Like just proper management. Management. And I get it, to be robbed and to be frauded is not a good feeling. But then again, that is why there should be so many barriers between you as the artist, the product, and the promoter.
For him to reach in that situation in the first place.
Like,
same if a performer get him money.
Like, come on. And again, it's shameful for people to be asking for his, because yes, Jacure, he was frauded, but he could have take out somebody father. You know, like him rob somebody of them father. So I don't like that. To ask for his release, it's embarrassing. No way. It's not like he's an innocent party. No way. No way. Come
he
on.
did the crime. He did the
Yeah,
time.
man. That's just no. There's
But him a
video
artist and him
proof.
sing nice
Video
song.
crazy.
Behind these prison walls. Moving on.
Smooth.
As per Riva News, the parliamentary opposition has refused to allow any of its members to sit on a joint select committee being established to oversee the Hurricane Melissa relief effort. Leader of opposition business Philip Powell made the position known in a letter to his government counterpart Floyd Green. Minister Green read the letter into the parliamentary record on Tuesday. Powell also argued that a joint select committee, including Senate members, would be unprecedented. The Joint Select Committee was announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness last week as a means of providing parliamentary oversight for Hurricane Melissa related measures. Minister Green expressed his disappointment with the opposition's position. He noted that the position is at odds with the call for greater oversight of the relief efforts. Now, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, man, this is rather disappointing to hear. As you mentioned, Floyd Green, he spoke on his disappointment when we spoke to him here, when you asked a question, Javi, about, the efforts between parties, joint efforts, if there is thoughts or talks about a joint effort. And now to hear this, it's rather disappointing. And yeah, for Noah said the two party them can't fall together and provide relief for people. Even just the thought of them coming together would be something that would give people a bit of sunshine in a rainy times.
Yeah.
Pun intended. But yeah, it just disheartening for real. And it just make the PNP come off as carrying sour grapes. In all honesty.
Yeah, so I saw Philip Powell, leader of opposition business. He spoke to the Observer, or the Observer asked him, and it's quoted as saying, on reflection of this matter, the opposition believes that such a committee would not be necessary and appropriate at this time, as it would be duplicating and usurping the role and function of the Parliament's Public Administration Appropriations Committee. So that's the reason that he gave for not the opposition stance of not partnering with the government. Crazy times. And that's it for me.
Crazy times.
Nothing more?
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah.
anyway, this makes all the sense in the world to me. Even just as a point of symbolism, Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, government agents, so crazy times.
It's a government agent now.
Crazy times. Crazy times. Crazy times.
Oh gosh, this
'Cause
should not be
It
political.
points to
Yeah.
my whole issue of just working together. This is not the time for division. It's a time for unification. I get it. You probably think that it's going to him say, that there's already a commission or a committee that does this work, but come on, man. It's that time where, if we want to expedite, because I think it's a way to kind of expedite and kind of loosen the bureaucracy and the bureaucracy tape that the PAC, the Public Administration and Appropriation Committee, has to go through. But then, you see,
And the fact that the JLP put out them on and say, "Yo, wow,
Yeah, let's do this.
let's do this," and for UNO, basically
but
the box for the
complain.
That's why.
Complain that your parish is being forgotten. Complain that you're not getting access, and to complain that you're not getting it equitably.
To me, it seems like there's more to it. Like there's an underlying issue. I don't know why they would refuse to.
As he said, the
Accept the
PAC, the committee,
invitation,
there's
but-
already a committee, and it feel like it would usurp is a redundancy. But it's just a case to say, well, okay, if the two of us come together, it will kind of remove the bureaucracy and the red tape that usually governs government policy and distribution of funds. But then again,
Crazy
I
times.
think we would galvanize people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it for Quik Fix. Thank you so much for watching. And remember to subscribe, like, share. Leave a comment down below.
My favorite Jack Curacao.